Hi, my name is Donna, and tonight on our show, which is called Exposing the Truth, we have Debbie and Kenny with a very interesting story. At first, when they explained to me what was happening, I was in shock. I could not believe what I was hearing, and also this is happening here in Canada. I will now introduce to you Debbie and Kenny. Hello to you all.
Hi.
Hi.
Now let us first start with you, Debbie. I must say, for a woman going through this situation, it must be a rough task.
Yes, that's true, but I know the truth, and with the blessing of Almighty God and my husband by my side, I am able to cope with the situation.
And you, Kenny, I must say, are a very faithful husband, and also very courageous.
Thank you very much. This situation started back in our country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My wife got an infection in her kidneys which causes a bacteria. The doctor told us that in order for her to get rid of the bacteria, she need a 6 to 8 months therapy by peritoneal dialysis or hemodialysis, and seeing that we don't do dialysis in our country, we should seek help abroad. She recommended Canada, saying Canada have the best healthcare in North America. But when we got to Canada, the doctors tried to mislead us by telling us the kidneys are finish. I know it was not so, and she need dialysis, which we had no before we came, and then a kidney transplant. Now what I know, if my wife's kidneys were finished, she would not have make it to Canada, because when you are in end-stage renal failure, you need immediate dialysis or you will die. But when we explained to the doctor, he said, I am no doctor, and let them do their job. She was first put on peritoneal dialysis for 2 years. After just 2 years, we got a call saying she was up for a transplant. We were surprised because we were told you have to first sign up on the transplant list, which my wife did not do at the time, and you have to wait minimum 9 years before you can get a transplant. So I was a bit suspicious. After 4 years of the kidney transplant surgery, which the doctors say they done, my wife got pregnant. We then went to a family doctor to do an ultrasound for the baby. What was shocking is that a transplant kidney was not done as the doctor stated. What was even more shocking, she was taking anti-rejection for 4 years, for a transplant kidney which was not there. It was her 2 natural kidneys. Now when we saw the doctor who state that the transplant was done, and we explain our findings, she quickly abort the baby without our consent, and although she know that there was not a transplant kidney, she still insisted fail, and then my wife was put in a mental institution 3 different times, saying she is incompetent, and also put back on dialysis with her 2 natural kidneys working. There is so much information to this story I will have to cut short, but all this I just explained happened in Montreal. We fled to Ontario, where my wife is on dialysis with her 2 kidneys getting damaged slowly. She is even pregnant at this time, which has been denied by the doctors here in Ontario. We want the public to know that just because of all this, our safety is now at risk. The hospital that my wife attend at this moment, where she is on dialysis with her 2 natural kidneys, they will have people following us when we leave to see where we are going. They would ask us if we have family members living with us. At the building where we live, people would be outside, park in their vehicles waiting to see when we going to sleep, or when our light is turned off trying to enter our home. We just want everyone to know, so that when anything happen, everyone could know why. Because we are humble and spiritual people who do not get in any conflict with anyone.
This is so sad. I hope that the government or the healthcare officials will hear your public outcry and clean up this mess, because it has given Canada a bad image. We have to end our segment here on this show, but Debbie and Kenny will be back on our show for another interview soon. We will keep you updated. Goodbye for now. I am Donna saying God bless to you all.